Alright, welcome everyone to a special Memorial Day edition of the Prince's Gambit. Let me turn this off real quick. Let's go over our flags with what we're located at now. These should be what we're going to go with for the club, which I hope to launch later today. Key item checks are going to be the main, summon, Maya above, and no free, with the pass being found in the key item locations. No free characters, 8 of them are distinct. You're not starting with Cecil, Kane, Sid, or Fusoya, but you are starting with Edge, hence part of the theme. Fusoya is nowhere found anywhere in the seed, but you only have a party size of 4. It's going to make you be more selective with who's in your party. Also, it will remove the slingshot mechanic for having 5 people in your party. Bosses, B maybe, which means you can face a boss more than once, which is important when we talk about Group E in a second. No Water Hacker Gauntlet, Witch Burn and Witch Bez, meaning the opening attack from the Wyvern will not be Mega Nuke, it will be something else. In the Shadow, we'll use something else besides Disrupt, or Disrupt? Whatever he uses to kill you. Tia Wildish flags are on, which means looting is beneficial as standard and no sirens in the shop. You're going to get your sirens from either looting or using Edge to steal. Experience bonuses for each objective you complete will be 8 1/3 percentage technically, which when you complete your first objective in Group A and or Group B, you're going to get 25% because you'll actually complete ones D and E at the same time. The item checks will give you 8 1/3% as well, and a max experience bonus of 3 times your experience. No key bonus though, so it doesn't matter if you get 10 key items or not, you don't get additional bonus there. Warp glitch is on, along with life, self, and back row. Our quality of life message speed fix is on. You get a better kit, an exit kit, and a random kit. No adamant armors, unless you complete Group C, which we'll talk in a second. No curse ring. Spoon can be equipped by Edward. And the Forge is the alternate Tier 7, Tier 8 item. So let's see what we're looking at here. We're starting as Edward with our partner with Edge. And how this flag set works is you're going to complete 1 objective out of Group A and 1 objective out of Group B that is required. You get to pick which. That will be highly dependent on what items you have for Group A, and Group B will depend on who the bosses are located at which location. As one of my flags was one of my seeds were, I believe it was Saturday. They can be pretty nasty in all 3. So, fun times. Group C is a catch-up mechanic. 15 key items, 20 bosses. Traditionally, you aren't going to get to that. And then when you do, you're going to get an adamant armor for your troubles and help speed up the rest of your seed. But Group D and E is where you get to make your decision on how you want to complete the seed. This is the Gambit portion of the program. To win the game outright, you're going to complete your 1 objective in A, 1 objective in B. But then you're going to complete the Sealed Cave, which will not be as beneficial if you've already done the Warp Glitch to figure out what's there. But you can complete the Sealed Cave and kill the boss there. And then you're going to complete and conquer the Crystal Sword and Masamune Altar. That's it. So you need the Luca Key and you need the Darkness Crystal to get those done. And a party viable to kill those. Group E says you need to do this traditional Edge route, which is defeating Rubicant, launching the Falcon, and then go kill Z. So Rubicant can be found in up to 2 places with the B maybe flags. That makes it a little bit easier there, but you have to have the hook. There's no force hook on this, no force magma, so you may not find the hook till way late in the seed, so that may not be a viable option for you. I think, Seth. The pass is on too, so you may use the pass to bypass need the Darkness Crystal to go fight Z. So definitely the seed is going to present you options. You get to choose which ones you want. So that's that. So we're going to try this again. This will probably be the last test run before we go live with it, and we'll go from there. So let's do it. And my timer's not working. I don't know why not. Oh, stop. No, let's go back. Sorry. let's go back. I didn't turn my scripts on. I'm like, why isn't that? That's why that's not working. You're gonna lose audio for like half a second here while I do this. I am not with it this morning, if you have not figured it out yet. I did not turn the auto. There's auto track. Okay, that's on now. And I'm gonna turn my parser on too, so that's pretty much ready to go. I'm still technically testing it, so that's why it's not out to the wild. But I did a lot of cleanup on it yesterday, so... Not yesterday, Saturday. Alright, let's try this again. And now our timer started. Alright. Of course, we know we have Ed, Eddie here. Bahamut, add Baron 1. Tower key. Looked like we had a unicorn and a poison axe as part of our random kit. Not very beneficial, but... So I finished the seeds between an hour 5 and hour 15 before I put the falcon in. When I put the falcon in, a pretty nasty seed and ended up with an hour 40. My goal is to have between hour 15 and hour 30 for most runners. We're going to end up with people like Matic and CNC that are going to end up with, you know, an hour 5, just for their skill level. Early monster in a box. Glad I saved. So yeah, it shouldn't be terrible in terms of time. I don't want to be completely jetty because that kind of... If it's too jetty, that means I've done something wrong with the flagset setup. Which I still missed. Something was missing. That's why I ended up adding the falcon in, because I found myself gravitating towards the Z path pretty much every time. Because you get to a certain set, you've already found Rubicant, and at that point in time, you're just leveling up. Did not have the idea of... Choice wasn't much of a choice. I thought about doing forced magma on top of it, but with trading away the pink tail being an objective, I didn't want to force. I didn't want that to be... Let's put it this way, if I made it forced magma, then forging Legend Sword would end up more often than not than trading the pink tail away. So I have found nothing from a party. Nothing. This has not been great. We're going to do a safety save because we got one more chest over there. Yeah, nothing for these guys. Well, you know what that last one is, and we're just going to go looting because we have nothing for these guys to use. So that will take us to a waterway, or watery pass, I should say. Waterway is totally different. We don't have access to that yet. Don't know why I didn't grab those two up top. There's a boomerang at least. At least back row edge now. We'll run in real quick, grab those other two. I'm glad I did if I find a cane. I think at this point, we're doing it line first so we can get more loot. I mean, I've got a heroin robe. Not much to go with it, but... Stardust rod, that's nice. So finding a black mage would be okay. Well, again, I have lots of bits and pieces. I don't have sets yet, or close to sets. Still don't. Which is okay. I mean, this happens. Evil wall. That should do it. Oh, we can get underground now. I'll be half tempted to go now, just so I can go loot. I mean, that's a white mage and or heroin robe user. A little quick on that. A little quick. What is she using that she doesn't have arrows? God. In Ogre Axe, I've got plenty. That's the third one so far. Lot of junk. We can't beat with Devers at Baron Inn. I'm gonna go ahead and check Tamsin's treasury, and then we'll just go underground. Say I'm gonna have to raise the hovercraft anyway, so maybe we'll get lucky and something will be here. So far, not great. Terrible. Raise the hovercraft while we're here, and then yeah, we might go underground and loot Fame March on the way to checking the freebie and figure who the bosses are. Our bag is full already, huh? The S standard shop, so this probably won't have much in it, but let's go underground and do some more looting. You can also check out Tomra's shops. We'll do that real quick. Also got some loot up here. Clinical psychologist. What's up, Robin? How are you? Hope your Memorial Day is going well. Not too bad. We did Cosmic Baseball Saturday night, which is basically glow-in-the-dark baseball. I know, the cane is really needing to be done here. Cosmic Baseball. So yeah, what they do is the first half of the game is played. Well, it's like the Savannah Bananas, but it's a little bit different. Like one of the innings, they'll play it in reverse, which means you have to run to third first instead of first, and go around that direction. I guess that would be clockwise. And then one of the innings, they do 3 minutes of chaos, which means the first 3 minutes of each half inning, no matter where the ball ends up, it's in play. meaning if it ends up in the stands, the fans have to throw the ball back to one of the players who's also in the stands, who then throws it in, and they do it from there. So it's pretty cool. But then halfway through, when it gets dark, they'll take like a 30 to 40 minute intermission, allow everybody to go get food, snacks, what have you. And the players will come back out in glow-in-the-dark uniforms, and they'll use a glow-in-the-dark baseball. The bases are glow-in-the-dark neon type thing. So hey, Rex, this isn't vanilla. My abs. I don't remember when I saved last. You've got to be kidding me. This is how long ago I saved last? 9 minutes ago? Alright. I should pay attention more. So yeah, we did that Saturday night. And then yesterday I had my hockey game. And then we went over to the Munchkin's mother's house and did a game night with her and her roommates and a couple of friends from the hockey community, what have you, and just grilled out, what have you. So that was fun. And then today we are just doing this. Munchkin's home from school. I'm off work. So, it's a pretty good weekend. Another eventful weekend, which makes like the 4th in a row, though, so I'm kind of looking forward. We might have plans next weekend. I'm on the fence whether I want to have plans or not, because it just feels like all we've been doing is having plans. I didn't find anything in there to keep, so we're just going to go. Ant Lion gave me the magma key, so we have to go back and do that. I don't remember what kind of loot. Dancing thing gives Jack, so we're not going to loot that. So, we won't be... I did Ant Lion already. Yes, never mind, I don't have to do this one. Providence? I guess that's not too far away from you. Let's try Baron in. Yeah. We did Ren Fair here the first week of May. Oh, that'll be a lot of fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, first weekend of May we did the Ren Fair here. And we enjoyed it. Swing and a miss. Good job, Eddie. Oi! You didn't die. You died this time, cool. Alright. This may not be bad. I mean, this kind of sucks that I wasted like 8 minutes or whatever it was, but it's what I get for not remembering my own flag set. At least I know where the monster box is when I do go down there, though. Fire 3, lit 3. He comes packing a punch today. And lit 2. Oh! Good thing it's not a high magic spot. But well, why? There we go. Alright. So we got ourselves a... maintain is a loose term. With me not playing it currently, that answer is going to be no. Hard for me to maintain it if I don't know how to maintain it. So I know there's still 1 or 2 bugs in it that I was not able to squash on top of it. If I do get back into Worlds Collide, then yes, I would definitely maintain it. I don't think I picked up anything. So I mean, it definitely is. Assuming that, I mean, again, they don't make, you know, widespread changes to their game like we do here, so it should be pretty much intact, unless they make a significant change. I know there is, like I said, there's a bug that could not replicate. That I think has to do with when you get your last, I think it's your last Esper or your last Dragon, or whatever you need the last one to get to unlock Kefka Tower. It will save unlocked it when you haven't unlocked it, or vice versa. I don't know which way it was, that I couldn't replicate. But that's the only like real bug left in it that I just did not put enough time or effort into squashing. But yeah, since they don't make widespread changes, it should be useful. I mean, like this one, it started as something to help me out, and I knew that the community would like it. Partially that, and partially that Taylor asked me if I'd make one for if I'd make one for Worlds Collide too, and I was like, I guess so. Alright, let's make sure not to open that box this time. There we go. Leave that one alone. That's odd. If I don't go get this one. Oh, there's another heroin robe. So if I don't go get that one, it's going to be something I need. Well, that was something you requested, and I was able to put that in for you. Which I was more than happy to do. Taught me a new skill as well, so that never hurts. I mean, unless we get something like a King Queen Eplin here, we don't really take either of these yet, obviously, but... the way. Alright, you get this. This. And that. Actually, yeah, do that. Morning, Grant. How are you? We're likely exiting right out after this, but... yeah, that's what I said. Are those hourglasses I just picked up? Oh, is that the case? I mean, the rest of you guys are well, I guess Rose has got a heroin robe on now, so... I should probably life glitch these guys too. It's 14, 15. I didn't aim. I don't think it'd be much worth life glitching these guys, but I'll take any and every bit of experience I can. Somehow, huh? Oh, I have to kill that guy, don't I? Never been to Jersey. I've been to New York. In fact, I've been all around Jersey, actually. I've been to Philly. I don't wish that upon anybody. Been to Boston. Been to Providence. Not been to New Jersey. Do I not have a coffin? Coffin would be great. Put that on. I just sit and wait. Watch, he'll kill him like one first shot. Be a waste of a Bacchus. Oh, hourglass, because this is an objective. So it's worth 25% experience if I get it. So I mean, yes, it's going to take me a few seconds to do it, but the payoff. Don't even get the experience for me either, I know. It's alright. 25% experience bump. Make it worth my while. Earth crystal, okay. There's the... Yeah, so this is okay. I'm okay with this. I understand it took a little bit of time. But I'm definitely okay with that. Set up Sheila 1 and 2, since we have the pan. And we'll just go back up top. And we'll do Zot. Interesting. Yeah, DKC in that spot's not fun. That's a big nope. Already arrows. Now we just need an already bow. Oh, definitely not as bad as in the other spot. That's correct. Dog just wandering into the room. Blatant disregard for the sign on the door says that I'm streaming. Dog just walking on in. Does not. Neither one of them. Bet that cat claw is better than what I have on. I'm gonna take it. So I think it's gonna be better than the boomerang. It's definitely gonna be faster. Still don't have anything. It's not. It's obviously it's not better than the boomerang, but dolls. $67 HP for the ones in the front and 221 for the ones in the back. Got him. Alright. We obviously need a cane in this party. Although darting that second white spear will be nice. All those things were good, except for the thunder rod's not okay. Alright. T playable? No, it is not T playable. Moobot doing some work. Pink tail. And an illusion. Alright, so now we need a hook. I think I go to Zot here and go through the treasury while I'm at it. Then we get the puppy. Then when we get done with Zot, we'll go take care of the other 3 Monster Hunter boxes. That's the plan. Life potions are good. Should probably grab some of those. Tents are good too. Might grab some of those. Don't you do it! Damn it, I hate when she does that. Should probably about the samurai and put it on edge, but hoping for a ninja or power shirt here. Need to remind myself when I get done that that timer is about 10 minutes further than it should be when I'm assessing the time on these. There's a power shirt. There's my arty bow. What don't I need? Don't need. Yep. Not going to use those. Not going to use those. Probably not going to use that now. A lot of things I probably won't use. I actually just need a sword is what I need to do. There we go. Second power shirt. Silk web. Crystal sword. Okay. Forget Kane. We need the guy now. I mean, both be good, but we need the guy. But we're definitely in much better shape than we were about 2 minutes ago. It's the Cecil weapon, though. Alright, now we're good. Here's our puppy. Can you move that up? Eddie missed the swoon proc. Darkness crystal. Okay, that is that's a thing. Honestly, we do a either Kanan Tella, Kanan Sid, Cecil and Sid, Cecil and Tella. I don't think I want both boys, because then I don't have an anchor. And I've already got Rosa as one of my Zerkers anyway, so I don't think I want both of them. Although I still don't know how to get rid of. They only get 4. There's Yang. Honestly, I don't even know if I need Cecil or Kane. Just need an anchor. Because the two of them are just going to be putting out absolute gas. But I know I don't want him. More dolls at Dwarf 2. Yeah, that's an easy decision. No, Diang. Although he might be better than Eddie at this point in time, but... I don't have anything for Yang to use anyway. That's an easy pick. He is replacing Eddie. And then we are going to Ordeals. Oh, you're going... no. Oh, we will take your equipment, thank you very much. You again. I don't even know if he gets to put water up again. Nope. Yeah. There's part of me to think about using Cecil Dark Knight as an anchor. But with that Crystal Sword and Power Shirt ready, it's dumb not to turn him into a Paladin. Here's the thing, Porum's not going to get that fast. No. I can go back and get one at the end if I need to. Go back and pick up Yang. I did originally have C-Buy on, but I turned it off because I'm like, okay, if you really want to go cheese that, you can. I mean, you're taking a party member because you only have, you know, 4 party slots. So ordeals, then we'll do the monster boxes because that way Cecil can get the experience. Now, if you really want to go pick up a character at the end to go fight Z, you're more than welcome. Again, now you have a low-level character, 4th character for your anchor, which was the trade-off. Octomammoth. Depends on how many times you have to down them, I think. My issue is I tend to not actually down the character when I swing at them. It takes like 2 swings. I've wasted 2 turns. It's definitely not efficient there. Lukaki would be good. That's not that's the guy I don't have anymore is gone. I could have used that a long time ago. But it's a nice dart. That'd be a good dart. I'm gonna need that later. I don't think we just flame him, but we can now. She's the one I was worried wouldn't die. Yeah, Katniss Rosa is my favorite. I love Katniss Rosa. And now the question is, I have 4 back row party members. I don't know what to do with this. I mean, I guess I leave. I mean, I guess I could leave Porum up front because she's my pseudo anchor. Just do that. If she dies, she dies. Full on, even Drago. But yeah, next stop is going to be our Monster Hunter boxes here. You now get... I don't know if the meat airs are stronger than already airs at this point in time, but we'll put them on anyway. You can get the Assassin Dagger. Tonight, he's supposed to walk me through doing it. That's the plan. So on his stream tonight, I'm going to be on there, and he's going to get me up to speed on how to do this. It would take more time for her to cast Berserk. So this will gain 16 levels. And we get Luka Key. Nether Spear. Oh, that's right. I don't think so. I think the biggest ones I've already asked Grant, which is how you decide how you're gonna route. How did that? Does she have like 1,200 hit points? Yeah, the routing thing was probably the biggest question I had, which is, okay, how do you not step on each other's toes? Especially like I was telling Grant, you know. Yeah, that's one thing he did mention. But like I said, the fact that I was mentored by Grant, I tend to route the same way he does. So just routing that step on each other's toes. I mean, conceptually, you won't run it any different, I would imagine, unless someone says, oh, by the way, you don't need to go here. Or, hey, go here as soon as you can. Would be what I would imagine is how that's done. So... I think the difference between now and last year was I would have worried... Oh, that makes things interesting. I would have worried last year that I would have held the other person back. Now, because of how... Yeah, that's essentially what it seems like the best way to do it is. We're gonna do full tower. We're looking for Hook or Luca. I mean, ideally, I would also find 2 As of Legend of Forging Legend, but gotcha. That makes sense. What's the first sparkle? Ooh, that's spicy. That'd be fun if we run into the Wyvern somewhere else, though. That'd be real spicy. Because it's not Chaos Burn, so we'll see that next time we see the Wyvern. No, that was cool. That was cool. I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference on that fight anyway. Because it's not like you're getting physical attacks, but it was just funny to see. Free? F-R-E-E, that spells free. Free top tower, baby. No, I'm sure there is. Get some stretching in. A little quick stretch. Yeah, that'd be terrible. $63,000 experience. Come on, Lukaki. Oh, Legend Sword, that's fine. I'm good. Especially if we get Adamant Rock as soon as we hit the ground here. No, it's Alt Forge. I did not want to put Super Forge on because of the Forging Legend Sword is a objective, and I didn't want it to be the go-to objective every time. Because realistically, except for the 8% boost. If you've already done the Pinktail trade, there isn't much incentive to go to Coquel and turn that in, unless you're already underground. If it was Super Forge, you would definitely want to go do that. So... Adamants are not on. You only get it if you do Group C. Curse strings are not on. You can do the flags command. It will tell you the flags. Yeah. Forge and pink are the same. You got 3 options in Group B. There's seeds where all 3 suck. Protect ring is not the adamant rock. Yes, I know that I could go up to the moon and do the hairdryer's check now. This is closer. Let's see if we can get some ninja hats. Come on. Ninja shirt, I don't need it though. Strengthening is nice though. I'll take those. Don't need any of those. Although the second strength ring is kind of dumb because I've got Zeus gauntlets on. You can't wear a strength ring, which is sort of dumb. I have a lot of shit I need to sell. Just do this. I'm not going to need that because I'm not going to use him anymore. Don't need that. Don't need that. Sparkle. "13 bosses, 11 key items. This will be 14 and 15 in bosses. Don't have warp. No black mage. Oh no, Pogo. Didn't even get my cure off, which... Oh, it's the dolls anyway. I'm good. I'm gonna have Rosa throw a guide around and be done with it. We give Vanilla Luca key. Here's the thing, and the reason why I'm pushing for the Luca key so much now is we haven't seen Ruby yet. Now, granted, he could be in one of those 2 spots on the blue planet, the free ones. But Another arty bow. I guess we're going to the moon, because I can tell you what I'm not doing. I am not doing DKC at the queen spot. So we'll go raise the whale. We'll check hair dryers. I could check last arm. Honestly, I'll probably do hair dryers then Bahamut. I mean, ideally, one of them would have the Luca key. I'd just go ahead and knock off the 2 altars while I'm up here and go back down and do Sealed Cave and be done, but... The big whale. Why do you think that's so weird? Can't land there, buddy. There you go. Of course, it's Zen's vanilla spot. It didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. I mean, granted, she's got a heroin robe on, so her spell power is garbage, but I really wasn't certain it was based on spell power. At this point in time, I could just had all 4 attack and been done. Or 3 of them attack, I guess I should say. $80,000 experience. Twin Harp is not what we wanted to see. At all. Not even remotely wanted to see that one. Alright. I am half tempted to go do last arm. I may do that after Bahamut. Yeah. So that's definitely on my radar to do. Tent back up again because I had a couple of punches in there. The punchers are what's going to hurt. It's not going to be the magic. Yow! So dumb. I haven't seen a D-miss yet either. I'm not sure I want to. Alright, I guess I could. I just don't need to do... Well, pretty sure if we berserk Rosa, we can down the D-miss faster than it can go into mist, but... Hey! That's good. Here's our hook. Now we just need to find Ruby. And if he's up, if he's on the giant, I don't want him. I do not want him on the giant. So we're going to turn the pink tail. We're going to go launch the falcon. We're going to turn the rat tail in too. The rat tail is Luca. That's go mode. It's really the only item we want the rat tail to be. Because we don't need the adamant rock now. But now you see why I'm happy with how this flagset has turned out, because I still don't know which way I'm going. And that's half the point of the flag set, is you really don't know what's your win condition until later on. All right, let's go. We are in go mode. Three bosses to go. We have to walk all the way down. Again, no black mage. Now, I want to time one of these times. I know warping is faster if you've got the menuing speed to be able to do it. But how much faster is it in case you don't have a black mage is my question. I mean, are you saving 30 seconds? I don't think you're saving a whole lot of time. I mean, obviously you're still saving time, but like right now, I'm like, okay, cool. I don't have a black mage. I don't think it's a deciding factor on whether I'm not. Yeah, I don't think it is. I don't think not having a black mage is not a deciding factor. As opposed to having a black mage not having warp and trying to decide to do dwarf or not with a warp glitch. I don't even know why I'm checking this, I guess because I have to. In order to trigger the fight. That's 15 key items. I mean, I'm maxed out anyway, but... Ooh. That spoon's gonna come into play. Although I don't know if it has to. We might be able to cut through this. We can. Okay. Well, that was just rude. I definitely don't need all of these, though. There we go. 69,000. Nice. So we got about another 8 minutes, maybe. Time to walk out, go back up on the moon, and get to both boss spots, assuming I don't have anything particularly nasty. Maybe 10 minutes. Either way, that's 130, which technically is 120 with my save gaff, just right in line with what I want to have the seeds at, so... I think the addition of the Falcon is a thing. Not as detrimental as you might think, but if you didn't go check if you didn't go check the last arm chest, you weren't doing the hook route. And if Adamant Rock is at Harp, then you'd be the same boat you are now. Good thing we're going to Masa. Oh yeah, I guess we are. I'm thinking Mura. Ruby Moss would be dirty. Don't do that to me. Hey look, it's Rosa. All this cane equipment, no cane in the seed. I mean, I guess there could be. Eddie and Yang are the only two I've passed on. There's two other characters. And there's four character checks I haven't done, so... Yeah, so I've had to brush up on my knowledge of the Monster Hunter Box chest on LST. Since I didn't really know those. Considering I've never taken them, I need to learn how to do them on top of it. Oops, wrong way. It's kind of hard to do when you've got two red dragons in one of the fight, isn't it? Oh, that's gross. That's gross. Yoy! 192,000. That is a lot of XP, that is correct. And I timed it the other day. It is not quicker to exit out and walk back down to do the Moss Altar. I just used my cabin. What tent will do here. Alright. Mylon Zed. Casual dart for 8,000. $183,000. Zeus gauntlets. Those have been nice earlier. $128.06 minus the 8 to 9 minute gaff is 120. Thanks for the GGs. So I think this is good. I like this. The question's going to be if Ruby was in one of those 2 early spots or on the hook route, which I might actually go check real quick. I may not. What I am going to go do, though, is this. And then I'm going to flip this over. See how the parsing did, shall we? 11 minutes of menu time. I still need to worry about Kanatsu. The B maybe is struggling just a little bit. I have to still work on that, but. Oh no, I did Kanatsu twice. Never mind, that's correct. No, it does not include in battle. This is just menu time outside of battle. I did do Kanatsu twice because I did the stupid reset. So that is correct. Officer Soldier is 4 minutes. That's how long it took to get those 25% experience. It's not bad. It felt a lot longer than that. A lot of these were quick fights, though. That's what happens when you get arty. So yeah. I like it. Now, I haven't tested this with K character. If you notice, it does not tell you when the items were found in a monster in a box. So that I don't quite know how I'm going to do yet. I think I should be able to do it because I should be able to key off of the monster in a box checks I do on the actual tracker and use that same code in here. So it can tell us which monster box it was pulled out of. Other than that, yeah. And then we'll be able to compare. Once you have two people that ran the same seed, be able to compare back and forth. This is what it looks like when you actually compare. These are dummy seeds. But it will show you on the left where you guys were at certain points in time in the seed. How long it took against various bosses. When you got the various key items. When you complete your objectives. All that. So that'll be neat once I get this up and going. I think, like I said, a big push of this was all of the newbies coming in for Paladin Cup. I wanted to give them the same type of tools that we had with the Big Toe Parser. So yeah. That is that. Oh, so how much time did I lose? Okay, let's look at this real quick. How much time did I actually lose? Did I go to the smithy? I have to look at that. So I started at 7:25. And I went back in at, so I lost 8 minutes. Because I went at 7:25, then went back in at 15:33. So I lost 8 minutes. So it would have been 1:20:17. Or 1:20:09. So, still not bad. I need to figure out why this popped up. Oh, because it's supposed to be included. This is supposed to be Tomra. Because this is, yeah. They used the Cokel's map instead, but I'll fix that. But yeah. So there's still a couple of small bugs, but that's it. I'm going to hop off here and grab some lunch. And I probably will not be on the rest of the daytime. I am going to be on Tall Grant's stream tonight at about 8:30 Central. And I don't know what he has planned, if we're actually going to run a seed, if he's going to walk me through. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just showing up and partaking in fun. So, that is that. Appreciate everybody stopping by, hanging out, watching what will probably be the last play test of the flag set. It will hopefully go live. I'm just waiting for a channel to be created in Discord for me. I've got a request in for it. As soon as that is actually created, I'm going to go ahead and launch the club and release the first seed. So they'll be on Monday mornings. I wanted to push for Mondays or Fridays because I know for a fact I'll be able to get them off those mornings. So, but I appreciate it. If I don't see you later on tonight on Grant's stream, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your holiday weekend, and we will see you next time. Bye.